In Pape v. Commissioner of Taxation, the High Court addressed key constitutional questions about the Commonwealth's spending power and the limits of its executive authority. The case arose when Brian Pape, a taxpayer, challenged the validity of the Tax Bonus Act 2009, which was created to provide financial relief during the global financial crisis. Pape argued the act was invalid because it fell outside the Commonwealth's constitutional powers. The High Court upheld the act, providing critical clarifications on several powers. The court clarified that Sections 81 and 83 of the Constitution do not grant a broad spending power. Instead, spending must connect to other constitutional provisions or legislative heads of power. This case expanded on the idea of the nationhood power. The court acknowledged that under Section 51(39), the Commonwealth can exercise power to protect the nation in circumstances uniquely tied to Australia's national character, such as addressing a financial crisis. The Tax Bonus Act, therefore, was within the Commonwealth's scope to address nationhood concerns because it aimed to stabilize the national economy in an unprecedented global crisis. The High Court interpreted Section 61 of the Constitution to extend the Commonwealth's executive power in areas suited to national governance, even if not tied directly to a legislative power. For example, emergency economic actions could be considered within this power, especially if they fall beyond what individual states can manage. The court also emphasized that executive power under the nationhood principle can include activities uniquely within the Commonwealth's capacity, especially if they serve the nation as a whole and cannot be handled by individual states. In sum, Pape reshaped the landscape for Commonwealth spending, executive powers, and the limits of nationhood power. It reinforced that while the Commonwealth's powers are constrained, they are adaptable to address national crises. This decision is a foundational case in understanding the distribution of powers between the states and the Commonwealth.